Friday. Still plenty of heat further south, though. And then the weekend. If you were watching this time yesterday, we were talking about this area of low pressure. We've been watching it closely, drifting up from the south. There is still a small chance that it could bring some showers into southern areas later in the weekend, but it looks most likely now that high pressure will hold firm. It'll stay dry with some sunshine, a bit cooler in the north. Still plenty of heat further south.
The Army is called in to help tackle a huge fire across Saddleworth Moor. As temperatures soar, it now spreads across 4 miles. People have been told to leave their homes.
Conditions can change within 5 or 10 seconds if that wind direction changes. The crews are doing an admirable job and working really hard in extreme temperatures.
The police have declared the fire a major incident. We'll have the latest from Saddleworth. Also tonight, the first comment from the doctor implicated in the scandal at a Gosport hospital where over 400 people had their lives cut short.
She has always maintained that she was a hard-working, dedicated doctor, doing the best for her patients in a very inadequately resourced part of the health service.
A heterosexual couple celebrate winning the right to have a civil partnership. And how pubs are running out of drinks thanks to the shortage of carbon dioxide gas. Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. The Army has been called in to help firefighters battling a huge fire on Saddleworth Moor, which is continuing to spread. More than 50 homes have been evacuated and the blaze near Manchester has been raging since Sunday night. The time is just gone 6:15. Our top story this evening. The Army has been called in to help tackle a huge fire stretching 4 miles across Saddleworth Moor. And still to come, the heat wave continues. It's been the hottest June day in Northern Ireland in decades. Scientists in Cambridge say advances in genetics are set to transform the treatment of breast cancer, making it more personalised to each patient. All women in Cambridge diagnosed with breast cancer have their entire genetic code mapped. Now, 1 in 8 women in the UK will be...
It's still warm in the south, a little cooler further north. Fiona.
Ben, thanks very much. A reminder of our top story this evening. The Army has been called in to help tackle a huge fire stretching 4 miles across Saddleworth Moor. And that's all from the BBC News at 6. It's goodbye from me. And on BBC One, we can join the BBC's news teams where you are. Bye-bye.
Why do we love the bad guys in crime movies? How come fairy tale endings appeal to grown-ups? Can other people's stories feel just like our own? What if a trip to outer space is really through inner space? And what are the techniques used to terrify us? I'll reveal the hidden workings behind the films that you love in my new series, Mark Kermode's Secrets of Cinema, coming soon on BBC 4.
Here's the science bit.
Ready.
Could a bendy phone be the future?
There really is no driver. Oh, I feel better for that.
Clip. Saturday and Sunday at 12:30 on the BBC News Channel.
Hello, this is BBC News with me, Rita Chakrabarti. The headlines. Firefighters request the help of the Army to tackle a huge fire on moorland in Greater Manchester. More than 50 homes have been evacuated.
I heard crackling and heard the fire, and then all this ash and the thick black smoke come tumbling down, and we couldn't breathe.
The smoke was really sort of dense, and you could hardly breathe, plus your eyes were burning as well.
The doctor at the centre of the Gosport Hospital scandal appears in public. Speaking through her husband, she said she was doing the best for the patients. Prince William is cheered as he visits a Palestinian refugee camp. Earlier, he met President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah. The Prime Minister defends her Brexit strategy, following warnings from businesses that a failure to reach a deal with the EU could threaten investment in the UK. A couple who don't want to get married win their legal battle to have a civil partnership. And now on BBC News, it's time for Sports Day.
Hello there, I'm Ollie Foster, live in Moscow. This is Sports Day at the World Cup. Here's what's coming up on the programme.